Right, so, are you okay with me putting this on YouTube and other social media?
Yeah.
All right, so all I'm really asking you is how can I get to heaven?
By following Jesus, being like Jesus, right?
Okay.
You don't have to be perfect. Jesus was the only one that was perfect. What
Okay.
you have to do is just strive to be like him, to do the right thing, to follow his word.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna fail. Everybody fails. There's nobody that can live up to that standard.
Okay.
But the goal is to just have faith in your heart to strive for that standard.
I appreciate that. Why do I need Jesus as just someone walking around, a non-believer? I don't even know Jesus. Why do I need him? Why can't I just go to Buddha or be an atheist?
'Cause everybody quotes Jesus. All the other religions, they know of Jesus. They quote him. They say, be like Christ. But Jesus is the only one that says he is the way, the truth, and the light. Nobody comes to his Father except through him.
Okay.
So if everybody acknowledges Jesus is real,
Let's step over here. I don't want them
And
to cloud out
Jesus-
what you're saying.
and Jesus is saying the only way to get to my Father is through me, well, to me, that says, well, Jesus is on the right path. He is the only path,
Okay.
you know? And Jesus talks about love, compassion, even for your enemies, even for those who hate you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That is awesome. You show that love and compassion that Jesus gave for us by dying on the cross for our sins through the people that want to not like us. You know, you just be the light.
Thank you. And I appreciate you sharing that with me. And don't be confident in what you're saying. And I'm trying to do that too. I'm trying to grow in my confidence because I feel like we don't get these opportunities. And just you sharing what you did right now, think about how many just subtle views we just click through YouTube and people hearing your witness, your confession of faith. And I'm very grateful for you doing that with me.
Yeah, not a problem. Yeah, because I used to be a non-believer. You know, I didn't grow up believing in God, never heard of God, wasn't a religious family.
Mm-hmm.
And one quick story on that is we got stranded in the middle of a highway, car broke down, and I'm just like, you know, everybody, oh God, help me, you know. I didn't believe in God, but people just say it, right?
Yes.
And then sure enough, somebody stopped, and the person that stopped says, you know, I usually don't stop for people stranded on the road for hitchhiking or anything like that, but God told me to do it.
That was brave.
Yes, it was, because it was in the middle of nowhere. And to me, I'm thinking, as a non-believer, I'm like, this is how horror movies start out.
Patience.
Now, this is how horror movies start out. God told me to do this. And so I'm like, oh. So I was a little hesitant. But anyways, I got in his car. He took us down to the nearest AutoZone. We got the part from my friend's truck. Took us to his house, got us all the tools needed to do it. And while we were driving around, he's like, he told me he was a pastor of the local church. It was him and his wife in the car, and they witnessed to me about God's love. And I'm like, you know, there's got to be something to this.
Yes.
We're stranded, and I just sarcastically, oh God, please help us.
Yeah.
And he helped a heathen like me who didn't even believe in his son, who didn't believe in anything, sent someone to help me in my situation. So I was like, you know what, Lord, there's got to be something to this.
No.
So I was like, you know what, let's dig into this book. Let's ask other people. And 2003 is when that started.
Mhm.
And in 2004, maybe 6-7 months later, I got baptized and got saved. And I was like, you know what, Jesus has my heart.
That's awesome. Thanks for your witness and your testimony. Brother, really think about the implications of you just being honest and confessing your faith. It has ripple effects. And I've realized that through Ray Comfort's ministry. And it's very important that we share our faith like you just did with me. I appreciate that. And thanks for your time.
Yeah, not a problem.
I hope
Not a
with the
problem,
other
bro.
hand. All right.